Hey kiddos, long time no see. It was one heck of a week. Besides having to shoot 16 hours a day to make sure that both THS and E Academy and Turlock Adult School all got their graduations videoed and photographed, I also unfortunately lost Lily. She was old and unfortunately she passed away on Monday. So it's been a rough week. Now, I know you haven't seen me, so let's get started with a couple of things. Today, this is your last week. This is actually your last day in regular class. Isn't that freaking fabulous? Yes, it is. And we have our final discussion. Now, our last journal for the year is going to be about what have you learned inside and outside of the classroom. Now, what you've been through is literally an era defining generation mile mark. You have in common with the entire planet one singular experience. Now, while we've all been in the same storm, we've not all been in the same boat, and we've all learned different type lessons. So you're going to tell me, what lessons have you learned inside and outside the classroom this year, or just in the last couple of weeks? Again, this one I'm going to ask for a little bit more, and it's worth a ton because this puppy is going to be going up into participation. Now, 150 words. I know you can do it. Don't even try to get out of it. Now, up next, while Mr. Driver is going to be running the noontime discussions, which I will be popping in on, there are actually going to be more nocturnal discussions because as I read more and more of your journals, I discover more and more that you guys have become bats or leopards or cicadas. You guys are literally up all night. So I'm going to be having a couple of late nights. When I mean late nights, like 8 o'clock, guys. So the Wednesday discussion group is actually going to be about setting. If you're having problems with setting or imagery and you're like, I can't write, Miss Barr, I'm just having such a hard time developing a world. You're taking too much on, you're working way too much into this, and definitely come see me. I'm going to be having this at 8 o'clock on Wednesday evening. Up next, Thursday. Now, Thursday at 8 o'clock, I actually have to be somewhere for a surprise for the seniors. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to pull back and have our discussion group at 5 p.m. Now, you're definitely going to drop on if you have a problem with dialogue. If you're reading what your characters are saying and going, Miss Barr, they sound robotic. They don't sound like the age range they're supposed to be. Or, oh, Miss Barr, it's just so bad. Come see me. It's not a big deal. We can work through this, okay? Last but not least, Friday. This will be our last discussion before the paper is due at midnight. Now, these particular ones are fun because this is finishing touches. Are you worried about spacing and formatting? Are you still having problems finishing the story? You don't know how to end it. Or are you having a really hard time because your conflict and your resolution aren't melding like they should? That's okay. We can live through that. You'll be fine. Definitely come back at me, and we're going to be sitting down and discussing how we're going to finish up these last bits. Now, I've linked all of them. You can go to all of them and get tons of points. You can go to one of them, get a little bit of points. Go to none of them, and I'm going to be highly disappointed in you. But a lot of you guys are going to ask me about grading. Now, officially, I cannot give you a grade below your third quarter grade. It will not show up below your third quarter grade. However, a lot of you guys didn't do great in the third quarter, and some of you dropped the ball when it came to the research. So here's how it goes. Those of you that did really well in the research, you had your A and you worked hard, and things haven't gone so well for you the past couple of weeks, that's fine. We're still going to honor the work that you did in the third quarter. You're still going to get just as high as a third quarter grade, okay? Now, some of you guys didn't do so well in the research, dropped the ball, and have been picking it up and running with it ever since. That's not a problem. The better grade will be the one that I imprint on your final transcript. Whichever's better, the grade now or the grade from third quarter, whichever's better, that's the one that you get. So don't worry. The thing is like you can get yourself out of a ton of trouble, or you can coast until the end because the world is crashing down. I get that. Now, again, anything you do for me, I will honor and give points. Please try. Now, some of you guys are like, I'm not going to. Fine. I'll see you later. But the good thing is that there's also a couple other things this week that you need to get done. Now, I actually posted to our stream to make sure that you guys could find it, the textbook distribution. Now, we are going to be collecting textbooks. We are not going to be taking your Chromebook. We are not taking your Chromebook unless you are leaving our district. You keep your Chromebook. It's not a big deal. I'm actually going to have a little video on Friday about how to store it properly for the summer so that you have no problems whatsoever turning back on in the fall. Now, you guys, since you are sophomores, you guys are actually going to be going in on the 28th. That is going to be Thursday. You want to come in, stay in your car, go through the parking lot procedure, and we will take everything from you and check it in. Please don't freak out. Please be prepared to wait in line. Do not show up on your bike. Please don't show up on your bike. Now, if your time does not fit for you, call the office and let us know. We are going to be having a raffle for some seriously awesome prizes for those of you that actually show up and turn your stuff in on time. And could they be yearbooks? Yes. Could they be a trip to Disneyland your senior year? You'll have to see. But we definitely want to make sure that we turn our stuff in because that stuff actually loads up to a lot of money, I promise. Now, if you've left a book somewhere, please let us know and we'll go find it, okay? Just email your counselor, let them know where it is, and we can find it. Please. Thank you. Now, my little ones, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Everything is going to be fine. Please try to stay out of the heat. It is going to be a scorcher for the next couple of days. Remember, water, 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 water. It cures acne and keeps you from dying. Please drink tons of water. Also, those of you that have any problems, please let me know. A couple of you guys had to do one-on-one meetings with me last week. That's not a couple. We're like 28, but that's okay. You need to do one-on-one meetings with me last week. Please just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do a one-on-one Zoom with you. Now, you guys have a wonderful week. Contact me if you need anything. Be good. Bye-bye, guys.